All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jimmy Ezzell, founder and CEO of TripValet. I want to welcome you to our overview this evening. We've got a great presentation for all of you. We want you to know we designed this presentation with you in mind, so feel free to take notes, get a notepad and pen out, and then on the back side of this, this is why we do these live ones, is so that way you guys can ask some questions and answers as well. So here's the thing. I'm going to go ahead and get out of the way. I'm going to introduce my partner. But Timothy has been a business leader and entrepreneur for over, 30 some decades, maybe probably older than that. But it was an honor for me to be able to partner up with him on this particular division of ours here, this new product, because this guy brought it to the company, and we've been friends for many, many years. We've done business together, traveled together, do lots of do life together, and so we know each other, our strengths and weaknesses. And we're super excited about what's happening with TripValet Incentives. So guys, pay close attention. It doesn't matter what space or industry you are in. He has coached people in all those industries. And I want you to know we've got a great program lined up for you. So without further ado, Timothy Chen.
Hey, I am so excited. And that's not I start getting excited about noon. Start getting in the zone for tonight, inviting guests to be here. We're glad you're here. Tonight, we want to keep it as brief for you to get a great overview, but we want to give you all the info, and we have a goal for tonight. Our goal is, number one, to show you how to increase your appointments. I don't care what business you're in. You need more appointments, and including how to improve your close ratio. Now, if you don't want more appointments, you have to increase your close ratio, but if you can do both of them, that's even better. Number three, how to make more money in your core business, whether you're an attorney, a doctor, a painter, an electrician, a stylist, but I don't care what, we're going to show you ways to increase your business dramatically tonight. And then finally, wouldn't we all love to keep those clients that pay their bills on time for life? Well, this program also includes an incredible retention program for your clients. So let's get started because those are our goals for today. First of all, we're talking about travel incentives. And for most of you, you go, what are travel incentives? I've never heard of them. Well, I heard of them early in my business career with Farmers Insurance because farmers used vacations and trips as incentives to get us to sell more. And in 18 years, with Farmers, I took over 25 trips. But Farmers wasn't alone. Most Fortune 500 companies use the travel incentives that we're going to show you tonight, and we'll show you some of those companies. Not only have some companies increased their sales by millions, there are a handful of companies that have increased their sales using these very certificates by billions with a B. The Greater Bank of Australia was one of those businesses in Australia that said, hey, come in, get a loan, come in, open a new checking or savings account, and using only the incentive to give them a 1 night, 3, 4, 5, whatever certificate, and we'll show them to you tonight. Just choose a certificate, and using only that as the incentive, did over an additional $1 billion in business. Boy, wouldn't we all love to have that track record with us. So our story is, as Jimmy mentioned, we've been business partners on different projects over the last decade. Jimmy is known around the world, literally around the world, Europe, Asia. He's a rock star in Asia, not because he's Filipino, but because of his business connections and ties there. He's been a leader in the home-based business industry and had teams in the tens of thousands and spoken in front of crowds larger than that. I come from a corporate background, Fortune 500 entrepreneurs, started over 17 businesses. And so together our strengths are unique. I brought Jimmy the original idea. He looked at it and said, I think we could do better. And we went to work building the finest company in the incentive business that you'll find. Now, what are just a handful of the industries that could benefit from giving away vacation certificates? Well, real estate, financial services, mortgage, travel, skincare, doctors, marketing, and we could go on and on. And a lot of times we'll have some guests on here with maybe a non-traditional business. You owe a towing service. or something like that. And we had one a month or so ago that contacted me and said, Tim, we're in the yearbook business. We compete against other yearbook companies. We have salespeople all over the country calling on superintendents of schools and principals. How in the world would something as traditional and maybe as boring as this, how would we use it? And I said, well, if it were me and if I were one of your sales teams, whoever I met with that was the decision maker, whether it be the superintendent, whether it be the principal, whoever that was, I would lead in with our biggest certificate, which is our 8-day, 7-night, 3,500 locations worldwide. I would then go on to share with them that we believe that our current educators are overworked and underpaid, and that we appreciate their service to our community. And then I would follow up to the superintendent or principal and say, for every year you stay with us, our company is going to give every one of the teachers in the entire school or district a complimentary vacation voucher for as long as we're your yearbook company. He said, oh my, I would have never thought of that. Thank you so much. And I can personally help any business coach you on how to find effective ways to use it. But it doesn't take long once you get a part of our Facebook group where ideas are flowing left and right. Now, the number one question we get or statement is, wait a minute, this is too good to be true. And I want to be honest with you. When I was first reminded about travel vouchers, because I used them about 10 years ago, forgotten all about them, I thought, wait a minute, that's too good to be true. And so here's how the program works. Hotels have, on average, day in and day out, occupancy of 40 to 55%. And all those other rooms are empty. We were going down the highway here in Kansas City a couple of weeks ago with my girlfriend, and we took a picture of the Sheraton. It's along a major thoroughfare here in Kansas City. And we pulled over, took a picture, went home and counted only 22 lights on out of over 200 rooms. 22. We went a mile down the road to the Marriott, 16. All the rest were empty that night. And so hotels have empty inventory they lose money on. They come to companies like ours and says, hey, with your massive sales team and partners, can you help us move some? And of course we say yes. We'll say more about that, how that works in just a minute. We use the incentives to help you grow your business. So guess what? It's a win-win-win. It's a win for the hotels. It's a win for you that you have the opportunity to give away these incredible vouchers. And it's a win number 3 for all of your clients whose opinion of you go through the roof as you send them on annual vacations. The typical savings for one of your clients, total off the bill, is roughly about 80%. And you go, well, if they're free, and how is it that it's not 100%? Well, let's walk you through the process, and then I'll explain exactly how it works. First of all, you go into your affiliate back office, you log in, and then you email a vacation voucher certificate to your client. All right? And they open it now. You're also able to do a personal greeting. Okay? Now, it may be a prospect, it may be a referral partner, it may be a current client, and what you can do is you can store the 3 set letters you want to go out with your email along with your picture and your logo, cut and paste that in, push send. They accept it and get the certificate. They then, after they get the certificate, next step is for them to go in and register it. Now, from the time you send it to them, they have 30 days to call in, or go online rather, and register it. And depending on what certificate it is, what country it is, the length of time it is, they're going to pay between a $15 and roughly $20 registration fee. Then everything freezes in time. After they register it, they have up to a year, and in some of the certificates, up to 2 years to travel. So when they get ready, they get their date set, they call in 3 or 4 months ahead of time, and then they walk them through the next process, which is mailing in several dates they want to go to what cities, what locations, and then at that point, they pay the additional taxes and or resort fees. So let me explain to you again that 80% savings and what these look like. I don't know if you've ever watched the show The Price is Right or Let's Make a Deal, but when those shows come on in replays, there is always a statement at the front that said all contestants who are chosen and who win a prize are responsible for the what? The taxes. So if you want a vacation on The Price is Right, you had to pay the taxes on that vacation. If you want a new car, you had to pay the taxes on that new car. And so how our program works is you're able to give away the vacations, you're taking care of the room, and your client is taking care of the miscellaneous taxes, sales tax, hotel tax, whatever. Those are normally between $16 and $30 a night, roughly. On each one of our certificates, it tells you clearly in the terms and condition, read them, please, in the terms and condition, what additional costs there are. They're hoping that you'll stay in that empty room, that you'll eat in their restaurant, get a drink in the bar, use the spa for massage or whatever, and hopefully have such world-class service that anytime you're back in that given city, you'll choose that hotel to stay in again. And that's why they do it. They just need to pay for the maid and the electricity. And they do that through letting the client pay the taxes. Number 3, the client receives a confirmation of their date. Number 4, they take the trip. Number 5, they come back. And I guarantee you, if they haven't tagged you or thanked you on Facebook while on their trip, they're going to let everyone know how much fun they had and who gave them that trip. And wouldn't you love to be the insurance agent or the realtor or the doctor or the painter or the plumber who gave someone a dream and a vacation of a lifetime? It's like being Santa Claus every single day. Next, we want to share with you what they look like. Here's what the actual certificates look like. And you see over on the left-hand side, it lets them know how to pay their registration fee. Inside the terms and condition explains there are some blackout dates around holidays and a few other limitations. But hey, it's free as far as the certificate. Now, we never say to the client free. We say complimentary vacation voucher or certificate, but it's not costing them anything but the taxes, and there are a few terms and conditions you'll want to be familiar with. We are located in Kansas City, and we're excited that we can work out of here. And the purpose, again, of these certificates is to help you close more sales and increase your revenue. Number 2, we want to boost your referral and repeat business. We have testimony after testimony of our certificate users, our affiliates, doubling and tripling their referrals in just a matter of a few days of starting the program. We had one individual last week who took one of our social media posts that we provide and write for you. He got 6 quotes for life insurance to do, and so far has placed 2 policies, each paying in the thousands of dollars in terms of commissions. So they work. Number 3, it'll help you build your brand faster. No matter what your brand is, insurance, real estate, mortgage, it's going to help you be known as the person that leads with generosity. And what an incredible brand that would be to own in your city. And finally, it will increase your response rates to your ads. We did beta testing in the months leading up to launching the company in mid-July. And all of our beta tests use verbatim, word for word, social media posts that I wrote and that the company provided for them free of charge as a part of your membership. We add new ones all the time. We had one of our insurance agents, which you'll see in just a minute, he did one social media post that generated over 200 leads and 43 sales in the 10 days after he posted it. And we could go on and on with a list of testimonials. And finally, my favorite way to use the certificate, if I'm in something where the client pays annually, or let's say they moved into their house a year ago, and I send them a happy anniversary email saying happy anniversary 1 year ago this month, you moved into your new home, and I know it's probably been a stressful year getting settled. I would like to send you and your family on an 8-day, 7-night trip to 3,500 locations worldwide. And I would do that every anniversary to buy those brain cells. Well, next, again, what kind of support can you expect? Well, right now, I'll be honest with you, it's almost 24/7, though it may not always be able to be that, but we live within our Facebook group. Our members know that you can go to our Facebook group and post a question and either hear from a corporate person or one of our leaders or just one of our members that have used the program for any length of time and get quick answers to your question. Jimmy and I were on this afternoon answering questions all afternoon. Can you get used to that on a Sunday? No, because we're supposed to be off, but we were both sneaking around wanting to be as helpful to our members as we can. Next, we have a marketing and video team. We have gotten so much praise and so much appreciation, for which we're thankful, from you, our members and guests, because we've cranked out dozens and dozens of professional videos by profession, by company name, by industry that you can use in your social media to drive traffic to your incentive offers. Next, we have a robust back office that's, as they say in the South, is fixing to get better. And our phase 2 is in full-blown development. And we hope in the next 6 to 8 weeks that we're going to bring you something that is mind-boggling. You'll be able to track anything you want to track. But what we have now is more than sufficient. Live chat. You can get live chat and help 9 to 6 during the day. You can also turn in support tickets and receive support for your questions through that. We have proven success systems from Jimmy and I's almost 40 years in sales and leadership. We have shortcuts and systems that we've developed, and we'll keep nothing from you. We'll share it all with you as rapidly as you can learn. Finally, we're located in Kansas City. We have weekly presentations on Tuesday night at our corporate offices in Overland Park, Kansas. If you're coming through, we'd love to know ahead of time where we can plan to spend a few minutes with you, have a cup of coffee, grab lunch, but we'd love to meet you as you pass through Kansas City. We do lunch and learns, and bottom line is we're here to serve, whether it be a private, corporate-wide webinar, a private session in our office, or you want to fly us out to do your city events there. And Jimmy will talk more about that later. We are here to help you grow your business as quickly as possible. Here are some of the individuals I referred to earlier. Jason Harold's the insurance agent that sent out that beta test message in Messenger, and then placed it in a Facebook swap and shop group. Catherine is a leader in our city in the travel industry and uses it to build her travel business. Brad also used that same post, over 200 leads and $23,000 in income within 2 weeks of running just one social media post. Juan Ramirez is a Latino business leader here in the Kansas City area and is using it to build his independent agency. Dr. Lauren Sword is a leading physician here in our city, and she uses it for client appreciation days to attract new clients as thank yous a myriad of ways. Andrew Soba, he is a leading car salesman at the largest Nissan dealership in the city for the last 8 months straight, and goes on social media every day with a brief ad, come test drive, come by, get a cruise, you name it. He goes through all the certificates. All of these individuals are using them with great success. Finally, we mentioned earlier that most Fortune 500 companies were using them. Here are just a few examples. You might have heard of Amazon, maybe, or eBay, but you certainly have heard of Walt Disney and Keller Williams and eXp Realty and Hyundai and TripValet, and all of these companies, as well as hundreds of more, are using the very same certificates that we offer to you to give to your clients. They would not risk their billion and multi-hundreds of $1 million brands on certificates that were a scam or didn't work or were difficult to use, every one of these companies have put their reputation on the line using the same certificates that you're also able to use in your business. Finally, our last slide, and Jimmy's going to go really into depth on this tonight because there's 3 unique opportunities. I just shared with you about the vacation incentives. That's why most of you are here. I want to know how to jumpstart my business. I've got 5 months left in the year. I've got to get going. I need to make sales. That's what the incentive program is all about. But we're going to throw in some sprinkles on top of the ice cream that we're going to give you some incredible travel benefits. And then on the very end, with those that want to stay on and listen just a few minutes longer, we're going to show you how to make some extra money if you'd like to find out about that. With no further ado, let me turn it back over to my partner, Mr. Jimmy Ezzell.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much, Timothy. Man, these incentives just excite me because we're actually seeing the results already. That's probably the biggest thing. And so I hope hopefully you guys see the tremendous value there. Well, let me dive into the second part of this product, and that is really the travel membership that's included. All right, so we wrap the incentives inside of a travel membership program. So here's how it works. You saw on that last slide where we actually have 2 different memberships. We've got a $47, what we call the Plus membership, and then we have our $97, which we call our Pro membership. With the Plus membership, here's what you're going to get from a travel benefit. First of all, you're going to get a members-only booking portal. Okay, it's included, has our 110% price match guarantee. We have over 550,000 hotels inside of this portal that you can, use. You can earn reward credits for future travel. This is the fun part of it because, as you earn those reward credits, you can actually accumulate enough for free travel. And then, guys, we have savings on airfare, hotels, cruises, vacation, condo weeks. I mean, it's all inside of this portal. And then when we say the plus, it's you plus one other person. So your spouse, your significant other, whatever it may be, that's included in our Plus membership. Now, our Pro membership, we add the VIP membership inside of this one, okay? Now, everything I just said about the Plus you get, but we also extend it to your friends and family. So actually up to 10 total people can use this membership, right? So 10 total people. So that's you plus 9 others. And what ends up happening here, guys, is that we've got some things, and I'll really dive into them, ways for you to earn free travel faster, all right? So we'll talk about that. We've got exclusive trips just for this group of people, okay? One of them, and the one that I'm really excited about, is our escape trips, right? These are, exclusively designed, curated trips that give you that VIP experience. Okay? If you've ever wanted to travel like a VIP, like a rock star, that's what these kind of trips are. We've got a couple of those this year already, at the end of the year, in November and December, that you could actually go on as well. So that's included in our Pro membership. Now, let me show you the portal and how it works, because this is, it's funny because I think I saw him on here. One of our members signed up last week, our big insurance general agent, and he started using the membership part. He's already using the incentives to grow his business, but he's using the portal to save money while he's out there building his insurance business. So here's give you some great examples. Here's like the Peninsula Hotel. All right, this is a 5-star property. If you've ever been to New York, you might have heard of this property. All right, very famous property in New York. And if you go to the internet today, all your major public sites like Booking.com, Expedia, Priceline, you're going to see they're going to list this property for $64.47. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on our site, we're selling for $3,078. Right, and that saves you $33.69 from just this one property. Okay, and so in real time, we show you how we beat those other sites. See, this is our proprietary part of our technology that we use. Here's another example: the McCarran Hotel, a 4-star property, saves you $11.20 versus all the major sites. Okay, you can get excited about that because if you just did the math on some of these properties, there's no doubt you'd save a ton of money and pay for your membership. And then, of course, anything booked on your travel portal, you're going to accumulate reward credits for future travel, right? And guys, we've got properties and resorts all over the world, from Budapest to Venezia to Puerto Vallarta, all over the world. Literally, people can use, this portal. Now, the biggest question I always get is, Jimmy, how can you guys actually do this? Well, there's a dirty little secret in the industry that most people don't know about. It's called rate parity. okay? And that's where all the public sites have to follow the rules and basically keep the prices the same. So here's what ends up happening is that when you're going online, and just think about the process that you've been through or any of our friends and family. Let's say they go to the Priceline families, all right? And inside those families, you start to, it lets you, compare prices, right? Well, you'll notice all the prices are about the same. The same thing for the Expedia families, because most people don't know this, but those are the two biggest, publicly traded travel companies, right? Expedia and Priceline. They took about 10 years and they gobbled up a lot of the portals, right? A lot of the booking engines, a lot of the travel companies, and now they're all under those two umbrellas. And so what ends up happening is that's where rate parity is. Well, guys, we're a private membership-only travel club, and we wrapped it around our incentive program. So guess what? All of you, because you were invited to watch this, you get to participate in this program as a member. So you don't have to participate in rate parity, but you can have access to all these incredible savings. And once again, you can get reward credits for future travel. Now, the cruise industry is very, very competitive. And one of the things that we've done, because the prices are very similar to all your major sites, right? But what we've done is we've given our commission back, okay? We always want to bring value to the member, right? One of our core principles of the company is we want people to stay on the membership forever. And so one of the things that you'll find out is that, we actually give your commission back. And so give you an example, our Chief Operations Officer, Laurel Winfield, going on a cruise in September, $3,000 some dollars, got about $300 commission back, but he also got his reward credits, okay? And so all your major cruise lines, they're all in there, and you're able to use it as well. Now, we've got a huge airline portal as well, guys, and this is what's great. You've probably heard of Southwest Airlines, and you think, well, why would Southwest be on there? Well, we have their feed, all right? Because once again, we're a private membership-only travel club, right? And so, 900 airlines all over the world. And what's great about this, guys, once again, is that you get reward credits, but also you can use your reward credits to book your flights. How cool is that, right? And one of the things that's exciting, we hear this from our members too, is that you can also what we call double or triple dip. So think about this. Let's say you're with Southwest and you have Rapid Rewards, or maybe you're with American, you have Advantage, or maybe you're with Delta and you're a Sky Miles member, right? Well, you get your points with your airlines, but then you also get our reward credits. Then if you have a credit card with them, you get points again. So you're literally triple dipping in that situation, right? Now, our pro membership, you can actually do a few more things. And one of them is use our Boomerang program, so that way you can earn reward credits even faster, okay? Now, what ends up happening here, guys, is that you're gonna send an invitation to your family and friends. They might not be members yet. And here's what happens. They're gonna get a portal that looks similar to yours, but it's not, okay? You'll notice here, they only get a few tabs basically, all right? Because they're not members. They don't get the full benefit. But we want to help them save some money. We want you to look good. So here's what happens. Let's just use this as an example. This Hana resort here, public price, all your major sites, $55.57. Okay, so if they were to go to Expedia Priceline, they're going to see that price, right? Well, they're saving $11.82 as a Boomerang member, right, on this site. Okay, so that's a Boomerang site. Little do they know, but you know, as a member, you actually save $23.63. That's your price, okay? So that true savings, here's what happens, guys. We split that $23.63. Your family and friend, they saved $11.82, all right? So they save that money. They think you're awesome. Like, man, I can't believe I got that price. Well, that other $11.82 goes to you in what we call reward credits, okay? This is a fast way for you to even share the membership as well as get reward credits even faster. One of the things we're proud of course, is our 110% price guarantee within 24 hours. If you were to find a better price, we will credit you the 110% difference in that booking, okay? Now, so let me pause here for just a second, all right? The first part of our presentation, we talked about the incentive program. We talked about our membership. We talked about how to grow your business with incentives, right? And then we talked about the value of that membership, all right? So if you are done, you're like, hey, listen, I get this, I'm ready to go. You can go ahead and actually end this and go ahead and sign up and get started with whoever invited you on this webinar, all right? The reason why I say that, because I'm going to go into now more of our, referral type of the program, how to share this, incredible program, this opportunity with others and actually get paid for sharing with others, right? Because the reality is this, you have residual bills, right? Why not have residual income? One of the strengths to our program is the residual income, right? And so I want to go ahead and preface this part so that way you guys know, I'm going to start talking to you about how, we talked about how to make money in your current business or your current, sales business, whatever you're doing there, right? Now let's talk about being able to create another stream of income for yourself, right? Because what would an extra $300 to $1,000 a month do for you right now? Okay, what would it do? I want you to think about that. Would it help, knock off some credit card debt? Would it give you a little bit of what we call margin in life, right? So if that's you, stay on and I'll really dive into this, because here's the thing, we're going to talk about how you could share this program and make an ongoing, residual type of income every single month, all right? So first things first, everyone that signs up for this part of the business, which does not cost any more, is going to be what we call an affiliate, You become part of our affiliate team. These are basically people that are just referring our business out. And we've got a very simple model. It's kind of like set up like Amazon. It's real simple, but we just pay a lot more than Amazon. And that is, we pay out a 40% direct commission to you, Real simple. $97 monthly, you get 40%. $47 monthly, you get 40%, Real simple math. We've kept it super simple, all right? And now here's what happens. Any of those people that you refer, they got the membership. Well, they're excited. They're growing their business, right? They're retaining customers, right? They're making their clients feel great. Well, they refer it to somebody. You're going to get a 10% override on that person, And that's it. So about 50% of our compensation plan goes right out to the field. No guessing, and I'm going to show you here in a slide exactly how that looks, all right? Then you have the opportunity to accumulate escape bucks, and I'll really dive into this one as well. All right, and then a lifestyle bonus up to $1,875. Right? So let's talk about that. First things first, I want to show you this slide because, what most people are looking for if they really dove into it, right, is they're looking for more money, time and freedom, right? And so this compensation plan can do that as an additional side income, right? An extra side hustle, basically, all right? And so here's what happens. Let's say if you got 25 $47 plus memberships. Guys, that's almost $500 a month in residual income coming in every single month. How many of you would, think about this. How many of you would get excited about an extra $500 a month every month with just 25 of these memberships? Take it up to 100 of those, about a couple $1,000s in residual income every single month. Now, I want to go to this one here though, because 92% of our current membership base is on the pro membership because there's just a ton of value there. Right, and I believe it's going to continue to grow because actually we see more pros coming in. We hardly are even seeing any of the 47s, the plus ones now, because there's just a lot of value. So let's talk about these numbers. How about just 10 pros? You're at $400 a month residual. Take it up to 50 pros, guys. You're at $2,000 a month in residual income. Go to 100, you're at $4,000 a month in residual income. There are people in our company this month, in the second month of our launch, that will hit $1,000 a month in residual income. I want to challenge you to do something. Hopefully you're working with a financial planner. I want you to ask your financial planner and ask them, how much money would I have to have in my accounts to take out $1,000 every single month in residual income? I think you're going to be surprised about the amount of money that you have to actually have to do that. So as long as they maintain, you keep those going, guys, you're going to be able to, get yourself a residual income. One of the things that we're very, very proud of and reason why, we're really growing, Now, we also created a lifestyle bonus, all right? It starts out at $5,000 a month, and guys, in total sales, and you get a $375 extra bonus. All right, it goes all up to $25,000 a month in sales, and you get an $1,875 monthly bonus on top of everything else. Now, we called it a lifestyle bonus for a reason, We didn't want to, in the industry of marketing and sales, there's these car bonuses, and we didn't want to be part of that, all right? Meaning this, we didn't want to lock somebody into a lease or have to go get a car that they didn't want to, that they might not be able to keep up with. So we said, hey, listen, let's just give them a lifestyle bonus to enhance their lifestyle. Right, and so that means, if they want to pay off a credit card, great. We have a financial background, so we don't like a lot of debt, right? We're this company, same thing. No debt, right? So we want you to, if you want to do that, great. But if you want to get a car, of course you can get a car. It's up to you. Or if you want to apply it to your mortgage, perfect, right? And so that's a lifestyle bonus. It's designed for you to increase and enhance your lifestyle. Now, what are escape bucks? This is very, very exciting. A lot of people are excited about this one as well, because what we did, guys, is we put part of your daily activity, all right, that you're already doing. We say, hey, let's give them an extra bonus so they can travel with us, okay? Because we have these things called escape trips. All right, these are our VIP curated trips. We want you guys to travel. As a matter of fact, and I'll show you this in December, we have one coming up, all right? And so 5% of every single membership that you refer, okay, we're going to put it into what I call your experience account, experience bank account, basically, all right? And 50% of that accumulates where you can use 50% of your of an escape trip with your escape bucks. So let's say next year we're going to Greece. That trip balcony, I think, is a couple $1,000s, okay, per person. So if I'm going, let's say, and I bring my wife, that's $4,000. But I could use up to 50% of that trip through my escape bucks by my daily, what I'm doing, just referring people. If you look at the yellow highlight down there, notice it says, here's a great example, 50 monthly pro memberships, you're getting $242.50 a month in credit towards your escape bucks by doing the things you were doing anyways. That's $29.10 towards any escape trip that you can use, right? So part of our phase 2 of our back office, we're already keeping track of this, but phase 2, you'll actually see that in your back office, right? So one of the things that we kept going is our 3 for free promotion. The first 30 days we launched this and it was raving. First time in the industry of incentives. This is a huge promotion. So when you enroll tonight, guys, is that you've got 30 days to go find 3 other business partners, referral partners, other clients, people that want to, grow their business, whatever it may be. When you get those 3 people, your membership will actually be reimbursed the following month. So let's use an example. I'm a pro member. I find and get 3 other people, okay, to get pro memberships. It could be my, mortgage. I'm a realtor. I get my mortgage person, my title person, maybe my PNC agent, and they all want the membership to grow their businesses, right? So guess what? They'll all get pros. Next month when I pay, I get reimbursed. I want to share with you a true testimony. We had a gentleman, top realtor, paid $97 his first month, recruited, I think, about 12 plus people, right? So he's got enough people for his 3 for free, all pros. And so here's what's great. He'll bring in an income, tens of thousands of dollars from the incentives itself. Huge opportunity where he had like 50 seller leads, right? In just a week, we can have time, okay? So there's tons of income coming in from that. So he grew his business, right? This is what's exciting. Grew his existing business, okay? Got his membership for free. And ladies and gentlemen, he's building a residual income on the side with TripValet incentives. Is that exciting or what? So the 3 for free first 30 days. Now, we've got an incentive trip coming up, guys. So take a look at this. We want you to go to Mexico with us, right? Now we have resorts and hotel owners that we work with around the world. This is one of our Mexico on Puerto Vallarta. We got one on the Playa del Carmen region, Cancun, and then this is the Puerto Vallarta. So this trip has come up in December. So get your passport, all right, and start working towards this. Now here's what's awesome. 15 pro memberships can get you on this trip. $1,500, or $1,500 in monthly sales. And this will be for you, being able to go to the Fiesta Grand Americana. Now it's double occupancy, so get another person to go with you, okay? But if you get to 25 pro monthlies, 2 of you can go. You have to pay for your airfare, but 2 of you can go. Now think about this. All-inclusive 5-star, okay? Every single room is ocean view with a balcony. Do you think you could create some memories with your loved one or your business partners there, right? You get up to 50 pro memberships, okay? Then what ends up happening, guys, is not only do you get your 2 rooms, but you're going to get an extra $1,000 airfare credit, okay? And so this incentive is going, all right, and so this trip is happening right now. This incentive is happening right now. We want to see everybody go to Mexico with us. And here's the thing, too, is Some of you will get it for, earn the trip and be able to go, but we want everyone to be able to go with us. It's going to be an incredible trip. We're going to actually do some, 1 day of training there. The rest of the time will be fun and lots of connecting and just sharing best practices. All right, so the TVI Advantage, guys, a couple things. First of all, we have 2 different price points and products that separates us from other people in the industry. We've got our travel club membership included, which has a ton of value itself. You've got professional business coaching, guys. Now, we wanted to start the company with 2, but now we're doing it every week because it's just growing so fast. So every Monday night at 8 Central, same Zoom link that you're on now, as well as in our Facebook groups, we have coaching ready to go for you. We've got social media coaching and scripting as well. Guys, like Timothy was saying, inside our Facebook group is just loaded with being able to help you grow your business, right? Now, once again, we've got the Escape Bucks. Now, this is for pro members only. Probably another reason why most people become pro members, because that you get the trips. And I want you to understand something. When we started this, we knew that if we took care of our affiliates in the field and rewarded them, all right, what gets rewarded gets repeated, right? And so when 62% of our total payout goes out into commissions to the field. And here's what's awesome, guys. Every single week, we call it Aloha Friday, you can get paid. All right, type in the word Aloha if you're watching this on any of the chats or in the box, because we want you to get paid every week. All right, on top of whatever else you're doing, guys, this is a great way for you to earn some extra income every single month. And then we've got our lifestyle bonuses that I talked to you about, starting at $375. It's just 52 pro memberships on top of what you're doing, all the way up to $1,875 in monthly bonuses. All right. And then the big one, guys, once again, is using these unlimited certificates, all right? Unlimited, not, not 10, not 100, not 1,000, not even 10,000, but unlimited. You can use these, okay? And any retail industry or service provider that works for them helps you build your brand around generosity faster and boost your business, of course, and build loyalty, okay? Now, let's talk about First Movers Advantage. First of all, we started our Founders Club. And I want you to know this is limited. We now put a cap limited to the first 1,000 members, okay? Now, what do these guys get? First of all, you're going to be, for our pro members, you got a lifetime price, no price increase ever. So down the road, hey, guys, we're going to add more things into this membership, no doubt about it. We're already actually working on it. And so there could be a price increase, quite honestly. So guess what? You guys are all locked in, all right? All of you, the hundreds and hundreds of you that are already signed up, you guys are already locked in, but once we get to that threshold, we'll probably make a cap there. Special seating at our events. We're going to eventually be rolling out also events across the country as those little pockets, as those little parts of the country are really unfolding and developing. We'll start those. We've got exclusive founder parties. Now, I don't know how fun these are going to be. They told me to put them in here, so you get to hang out with Timothy and I. And then the last one is the founder's pin. This will be great as well. All right. Now, 3 types of people that are watching this, and then we'll end the webinar and then open up for Q&A. First of all, the first type person is someone that's ready to get started growing their income through the Plus membership. Remember, it's $47. Now, it's $47 plus there's a $50 setup fee. So total investment for you to grow your business is $97. All right. Now, I want to tell you the number 2 person, that is someone who wants to start with the Pro. It's $97 a month. We actually waive the $50 setup fee currently, right? And so if you're thinking about the Plus, you might as well get the Pro because it's the same price with all the bells and whistles and benefits, okay? Does that make sense? So you might as well do the Pro. And don't forget, there's 3 for free. So you might as well do that. And if you stay plugged in, we'll coach you on being able to do that. And then the last one, guys, is you're someone that says, hey, I want the membership, but also want to be an affiliate. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, there is no extra fee to be an affiliate, okay? No extra fee. And so, you get your back office, you get your login, and all the commission track, all that stuff is going to be part of that as well, all right? So with that, everybody, I want to let you know, go ahead if you're ready to get started, get with the person that invited you, tell them whether you're a 1, 2, or 3. And for Timothy and myself, we want to thank you for watching this webinar, and we appreciate you. Let me turn off the recording, and then we'll open up for Q&A. Hold on one second.